Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from Galloping Ghost Pinball down here at 9211 Ogden Avenue in Brookfield, Illinois. We are here. We've talked about it for a while. We were super excited to show everybody what we have going on here at Galloping Ghost Pinball. Our first opening day, we're going to have 28 machines. We're here to show off what we have. We're going to start with a super rare game, Varcon, released from Williams in 1982. We showed this recently on a Monday Mystery to show everybody how serious we were going to be about pinball. We don't want to disappoint. There are only 90 of these machines made, and it is a collector's, it's a holy grail of pinball. So next up we have Baby Pac-Man, which this was a hybrid game that we had at the arcade for a while, along with Granny and the Gators, and Caveman, released from Gottlieb. This was Jeff Lee's first game, creator Cubert. This was the first game he worked on. Next up, we've got Twilight Zone. This was, again, one that we had at the arcade for a while. We picked this up. Amazing game. This was donated to us a long time ago, and just such a great game, considered one of the best pinballs by a lot of people. Addams Family. This one we picked up, another great pin. We want to have just nothing but top drawer pins here. Addams Family, one of the most played pins ever, one of the best selling pins of all time, and happy to have it in the lineup. X-Files, released from Sega. Very underrated game. So many players talking about it and excited for this one, and it is running great. A lot of cool, the file cabinet in there is working perfect, so it's going to be a big thing with the arcade to make sure everything here is always running great, and we really hope to live up to that and make sure all these pins are playing to perfection. Tales from the Crypt from Data East. Viper Night Drive-In, which in the back on it, it's got Man Cow's Morning Madness. He had requested that we get this one, and we got it. Revenge from Mars, one of the Pinball 2000 games. Amazing game, so much fun, really great pinball. Gorgar, released from Williams, the first talking pin. That artwork is so iconic, so many people aware of Gorgar. Great game. Black Knight from Williams, great game as well. F-14 Tomcat. These two games we had in the arcade at one point, and both of them, the condition was a little beat up. We have new machines, and they're, again, both these playing tremendously well. Police Force, great game, again, from Williams. This one was recently donated to us. Definitely very fun. Funhouse from Williams. This is the first pinball machine I ever purchased. Played this one a ton. Rudy the Mechanical Man, voiced by Ed Boon. Classic pinball. Then we have Pinbot, which we picked this one up from our landlord, Steve Campbell, who gave us a great deal on it. Excellent game, very classic. The Bride of Pinbot, the machine. This game, so highly anticipated. So many people love this machine. Ours is looking amazing. This has been playing it a lot lately, and so much fun. Absolutely great game. Following up with Jackpot, which is the third in the Pinbot series. We got all three of them. It's like, so I'm sure somebody has all three of them. We've got all three here. Then Fireball from Bally. This one, our only EM game that we will have at Pinball to start with. A lot of fun. Again, excellent condition. Released from Bally. Then over here we've got some of our video game themed. We've got Spy Hunter, released from Bally Midway. We picked this one up out at MGC. Hadn't played this a lot, but definitely a huge fan of Spy Hunter, and happy to have it here. Space Invaders, so classic. This artwork, definitely an Aliens influenced machine. A lot of fun, wide body. Cabinet's still in excellent shape. Then we have our next game that we picked up at MGC. So many people were asking where that went, and it is Cubert's Quest from Gottlieb. This game picked it up from Troy Smith. He offered it us. We were so happy that he did. It's super rare. Of all the pins at MGC, everybody seemed really excited about this one, and we are very happy to have it here and in a place where everybody can play it. Next up, Gottlieb's Haunted House, the multi-level pin absolutely amazing. A lot of fun. Again, another one we picked up from our landlord, Steve Campbell. Excellent condition. Not often you find one running in as nice of shape. And again, very happy to have it here for everybody to enjoy. And we've got Freddy, A Nightmare on Elm Street. This was one, again, we had a machine on the arcade floor for a while. Eventually I had to pull it off just because it's so difficult to keep up and running. But this one, running great. Can't wait to see everybody playing this one. It's got the claw flipper, the Freddy head, the boiler room over there. Just excellent. Such a great game. Creature from the Black Lagoon, one of my favorite pinball machines. We've got the topper and everything. It is the depth of the game is a great one to learn on. There's a lot of things to do. It's not as complicated as Twilight Zone, and definitely it's a lot of fun. We've got another one we picked up from Troy Smith. This one out at we got this at MGC along with our Jackbot machine. Is Godzilla. Huge Godzilla fan. It's got the giant Godzilla in it based on the 98 movie. So looking for everybody, it's going to be great. It's got the longest single ramp in pinball is Godzilla's claim to fame. So really awesome to have this here. So definitely an amazing lineup, I think. We've got our biggest game that we have to show is none other than Alien from Highway. Came out around 2015. This game is outrageously rare and one of the most highly sought after. Collectors everywhere are trying to find one of these. You don't even see them at shows like MGC or Pinball Expo because nobody puts them out anywhere for people to play, and we are. This is going to be here on opening day. We picked this machine up, easily the most expensive machine that we've ever purchased, either at the arcade or at Galloping Ghost Pinball. And it's got 3 LCD screens. They're running clips from the movie. It's actually 2 games in one. When the game starts, you press the left flipper, you're going to be playing Alien. But if you press the right flipper, you're going to be playing Aliens, they're both different. So many other modes to start. Just a lot of fun. One of the coolest features, and one of the reasons that we had to have this game here. It's got this little alien head, the xenomorph, and when you shoot the ball up, it'll lock on the magnet. The ball will just be suspended there. And then out of the alien's mouth, a second little mouth will come out that has a magnet on it and pick the ball up and take it back in. And that basically starts multi-ball, which is just a ton of fun. All the time, again, clips playing from the movie, a lot of voice, just speech from the movie going on, and it is just an incredible game to play. And so happy to have it here. Easily the rarest pinball machine that we have here at Galloping Ghost Pinball. Except for Predator. This is supposedly one of one. Huge story. This is actually the rarest game that we have. This game was never actually released. There was a huge story behind it. Skip B was putting it out, and apparently they didn't have the licensing, so they had to essentially abandon the project. And it was shown at a few shows over the years, and people were promised to get it, and the never came out. So we ended up obtaining this one from Troy Smith, and Troy Smith he's gotten us so many great games on the arcade side and on the pin side as well. And this was one that he offered it to us, and we could not pass it up. You're never going to get to play this anywhere else. The people that lost out on getting this game, the people had pre-purchased it and were kind of out the money because things got very legal, and it was unfortunate. But anybody who pre-ordered this game with Skit B, we're going to give them free access here at the arcade to play Predator, because they'll never get that chance again. So happy to have it here. Huge thanks to Troy Smith again, who allowed us to have it. One of the other things, we're going to take it to shows, and we're very excited for that. We want to get this out there and get people playing these games that they might not ever have the chance to play. Again, very cool. It's got a lot going on. Also playing clips from the movie, a lot of speech from the movie to really progress the game along through all the different modes, and just absolutely beautiful looking game. A lot of fun. So happy to have this here. Again, easily our most expensive game that we've picked up, and shows how the rarity of the games that we look to continue to add here at Galloping Ghost Pinball. So thanks everybody. We don't have an opening date soon, but we won't be quiet about it once we have that locked down, and it's going to be soon. So stay tuned to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel and Twitter. Find us and get ready for Galloping Ghost Pinball to be 2 blocks down from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. Thanks everybody. This is Doc Mack from Galloping Ghost Pinball. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.